Are you serious? Are you serious? Dead birds, dead fish, dead cows. Did you say dead birds? What? It's happening again, this time Buckeye, Arizona. Are you serious?
Birds, by the way, ABC 15 viewers asking us to find out after finding them dead. Dozens in some spots. In fact, one young girl tells us that she watched one just fall from the sky. Since putting the story out there last night at 10 o'clock, we've nailed down some new details and some answers. But first, the basics. ABC 15 Sonu Wasu live in Buckeye tonight. So Sonu, what's up out there?
Well, I'm in the Northwood Park Estates neighborhood, and you can tell that people around here really love their birds. You'll see feeders like this hanging outside many homes in this area. So to see these birds literally dropping from the sky has a lot of people really worried, not just about the birds, but also about their own health.
Folks, what's happening is the Hosea prophecy once again. This time, Buckeye, Arizona, dozens and dozens of birds falling out of the sky mysteriously, just dropping like flies out of the sky in Buckeye, Arizona. Now, it's not the first time it's happened. Of course, I was just last week in Begley, Arkansas, standing in the very area where over 5,000 blackbirds fell out of the sky for no reason. It was New Year's Eve. It was 12 minutes to midnight. And it was a prophetic sign that one of the greatest prophetic years of our existence was about to take place. You see, the birds started dying. The fish started washing up dead everywhere. And the cattle and the buffalo and the bison and the deer, and the antelopes and the sheep and the goats and horses and the beasts of the field and the whales and the dolphins and multiple millions of fish and birds everywhere falling out of the sky, dying everywhere. And so it was the Hosea prophecy. And it wasn't just a one-time event, folks. It was an absolute event of a biblical proportion, because what took place was this. We literally seen mass animal deaths, and they continued around the globe, and they have for 6 years. So I'm not stunned by it. But you know what happens? The mass media never covers the story. Last year there was, get this number, 897 mass animal deaths around the world, in 97 countries of the planet. This was the biggest story of everything that went on. And it was not even discussed among the national media. Only in the local areas did the local reporters like this cover the events. And then that was it. The reason is it's in the Bible. In Hosea chapter 4, here's the 3 verses. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, and the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. And so these mass animal deaths of a biblical proportion continue to take place, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, because God has already said it's going to happen. And it started happening in Begley, Arkansas, just before the midnight hour to bring in the year 2011. That same year, the earthquake that hit Japan, 9.0, the 5th largest earthquake in history, as a tsunami. Tokyo shook for 6 minutes. Then a tsunami came inland 6 miles, leaving 6 nuclear reactors in meltdown. Folks, this is unprecedented. And then, even in Begley, Arkansas, when they canceled the fireworks for the next year, New Year's Eve, for they thought maybe the fireworks caused the birds to get confused. There was no fireworks the next year. Again, about an hour before midnight, they started falling from the sky, this time 6,000 of them. It hasn't happened since, but God had sent a message that this Hosea prophecy was the real thing. thing and that it isn't going to end, and it hasn't. Matter of fact, I'll give you an update right now. Just in the last month or so, what has happened around the world will startle you. It will startle you. Let me just tell you exactly what's been going on. We'll just start around July 15th. There were thousands of fish that died in Fogno, Italy, in a lake. All right. July 15th, tons of dead fish found in Islamabad, Pakistan. July 17th, 60 tons of dead fish in a river in Vietnam. July 17th, 7 dead whales found on the coast of Baja California, Mexico. July 18th, hundreds of tons of fish died in Indonesia. July 21st, hundreds of dead fish washed up in São Jose, Brazil. July 25th, hundreds of dead fish in a lake in Colorado, Indiana. July 26th, hundreds of dead birds lined the road in Idaho. That's where I'm going, to Idaho. What? Then, in July 26th, thousands of dead fish found in a river in Brazil. July 26th, thousands of dead fish mysteriously found in a lake in Birmingham, England. July 27th, hundreds of dead fish wash up in Clear Lake, California. July 29th, 5,000 dead chickens due to the avian bird flu in Myanmar. And then July 30th, hundreds, maybe thousands of cattle found dead due to the flooding in India. August 1st, 2 whales were found dead in Queensland, Australia. August 1st, 66,500 dead chickens. Bird flu, Mongolia, China. And then August 3rd, thousands of dead fish found in the waters of the western Lake Estes in Texas. And then there's August 3rd, mass die-off of fish in a lake in California. August 6th, thousands of dead fish wash up on the beach in Dover, England. August 6th, 140 dead dolphins have washed up along the coast of Romania. Are you serious? Are you seriously serious? And then August 7th, many hundreds of dead fish wash up on Orange Beach, Alabama. August 8th, 1,100 cows suddenly die in a farm in Brazil, unexplained. August 8th, 1 million chickens die from the bird flu in Zimbabwe. August 9th, mass die-off of fish in the waters of Ukraine. August 9th, dozens of sea lions washing up dead, 31 of them even, in California. August 9th, 12 right whales found dead in Massachusetts. August 9th, hundreds of dead shearwater birds found along the Long Island beaches of New York. August 10th, 90 tons of fish found dead in farms in Vietnam. This is the Hosea prophecy. Dead birds, dead fish, and dead cows. What do you want me to do? Why isn't this covered in the mass media? Why is it only covered by local reporters like Buckeye, Arizona? It's because they're scared to death to tell you that the Bible's true, because Hosea was giving us a clue of the apocalyptic signs of the end times. But I'm going to continue to stay right here and share with you all the current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. You see, we're in the last days. Are you saved? Have you given your life to Jesus Christ? I'm going to get another cup of coffee and calm down. Everybody get one and calm down. Just get your heart right with Jesus Christ before it's too late.